So be shapeless, formless, like water, then run around punching the holy crap out of everything with your exalted waves, or something like that. Red crit exalted waves from Serene Storm is kind of crazy to look at, not to mention the damage numbers you see as well, but I'll get to that part in a few minutes. This is one of Baruuk's new augments in action, Reactive Storm. Now Reactive Storm will give you an extra 35% status chance for your Desert Wind ability, while also switching its damage type to match the current enemy weakness. So Serene Storm's base impact damage is what changes to match that enemy weakness. Now this has turned him into even more of a powerhouse than he was before, but there is a catch. We all know that he can dish out some serious insane damage numbers with his Desert Wind's heavy attacks, millions of damage with one stomp, but now it will switch damage types to match what you're up against, like you're seeing here. Now I have no elemental mods on my Serene Storm in this clip, which means it's just morphing the base impact damage to match those enemies. As a result, it switches to corrosive damage against the corrupted heavy gunners, and when I target corpus enemies it starts dealing magnetic and gas. So it will prioritise the enemy weakness based on their shield values, armour and then health as well. Now here's the catch that's going to make this mod either hit or miss for a lot of you players out there. The exalted waves of energy that Baruuk's fists send out don't actually change the damage type. It only changes with direct contact to Baruuk's fists. Like any normal melee weapon, you need to hit them up close and personal with his fists, not with those waves. Because of this, some players might prefer to equip a reach mod on Serene Storm, which will have them switching damage types easier from further away, but the waves, like I said, don't change anything. And with Reactive Storm equipped, you can hit 100% status chance with the right power strength on your Baruuk, and you kind of want that. It allows you to have the perfect crit, I guess, and status hybrid setup. 258% power strength is the golden number you need on your Baruuk to hit that 100%. This allows you to mod your Serene Storm with base elemental mods and not dual stat ones, therefore increasing your overall damage output with those fists. So the red crits you've seen at the start of this footage, it's not supposed to work like that, I think anyway. It's hard to tell with Warframe with so many features, but building up my combo to 12 times with my normal melee weapon and then switching to his ultimate kept me locked in red crit country due to Blood Rush on my Silva and Aegis Prime and the Gladiator mods as a stat stick on my Sentinel. Again, I'm not sure if that's intended or not, but it did melt enemies, so again, probably not intended. Now this is my Baruuk build, 234% power strength, but growing power as the aura will give you the bonus 25% power strength to bring you up to 259% power strength, which means you're sitting 1% above what you need to get that 100% status chance on your Desert Wind ability. Now that amount of power strength will also mean that you're sitting at 90% damage reduction with his Desolate Hands ability active. 9 daggers floating around you is 90% damage reduction, so keep an eye on that if you need to recast the duration every time that it kind of goes below those 9 daggers. Now you're using Lull and Desolate Hands to decay his restraint fast enough to keep as much uptime on his abilities as possible. Adaptation for survivability, Rage for energy regen. Cunning Drift is a personal preference. I preferred using that because daggers would zip away from that little bit, I guess, further away and have your restraint decay faster. But you could put whatever mod you want in there, whether Handspring, Power Drift, entirely up to you. Arcane Fury and Arcane Guardian for an armor boost with Guardian, and Fury will give me a chance of 120% bonus melee damage for 12 seconds whenever I crit, which is all the bloody time since your Serene Storm is sitting at 160% crit chance. Now this is my Serene Storm's mod setup. It's built around crit, attack speed and lifestrike added to top off my Baruuk whenever I needed it with a heavy attack. You can drop out the Gladiator mod for a reach mod or a primed reach mod, which will mean your lifestrike will have to drop down a few ranks as well, or you could drop out lifestrike for any other mod. Blood Rush as well, like I said earlier, doesn't work with Serene Storm, or it does work, but it has to be direct hits to ramp your combo counter up. The waves don't increase your combo counter. Same goes for Weeping Wounds, so modding for either of those mods is a little bit pointless since your waves kind of kill stuff faster than you can get close enough to actually hit directly with your fists to build that combo counter up. So that's my reactive Baruuk setup. Let me know if it's the kind of setup you enjoy or not, whether you enjoy Baruuk as a Warframe, I guess, in general or not. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, or don't if you didn't. Subscribe for more Warframe, and as always, thanks very much for watching.